Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. I really appreciate you being here today as I make more videos about fragrances. Now today we're talking about the House of Dua. Their enormous catalog. I have picked one that has true staying power. Oh my gosh, after a shower you will not be able to clean this off. And for many of you out there, you're like, why would you want that? And yet the other sort of people out there are like, yeah, I want that. I never want my fragrances to ever come off. I would drink this stuff so it comes out of my pores. Well, this is going to be one of them. It's super fresh. Dua Formula 003. It's a interpretation, inspired expression of Parfums de Marley Greenley. Now that fragrance has come out semi-recently, and I think Parfums de Marley is a really nice fragrance house, super expensive. I usually see them at Nordstrom's, and they kind of do this fresh thing that I never thought was possible before Parfums de Marley. I mean, it's got staying power. It blasts the user in the nose. It's got not just cleanliness, it's freshness, like you're on top of like Mount Everest and you get hit in the face by a boulder of snow just in an avalanche. That's kind of where I'm at with this one. That's what I got when I spray a Dua Formula 003. I would imagine, I think I did smell Greenly, and it has some staying power, but this one is, man, it is unmatched. This one ain't going anywhere on your skin. So if you spray more than once, I fear for the people around you. That's all I have to say. This one is, it's freshness. It's got some fruits in there, and it has like this barbershop-y freshness to it. I'm not saying it smells like a barbershop, but it has that feeling. Let me tell you guys what's in this thing. We have some orange, apple, bergamot, of course. So you think it's like very, you know, oh, it's a designer scent. Well, in its freshness, yes, it is a mass appealing, but it has some other secrets. Petitgrain. We have some cedar wood, violet leaf. Maybe the violet leaf is what I'm kind of referring to with the barbershoppy scent. Maybe that's what it is. We have musk and amberwood. Seems pretty tame, but man, you put this on. It's fresh. It's kind of cool, and it kind of dries down to not a powderiness. That's not what I get. I'm not saying it smells makeup-y, but it smells like a subdued, manly, fresh, cool version of itself. So I'm not saying it changes all that much, but it's definitely a relative of itself as it goes to the life of the fragrance until it's dry down. And from there, you're not getting rid of this thing anytime soon. So I just sprayed it like half a spray one time on my skin just to see the staying power. And oof, this thing really works well. If you spray it around here, it's going right into your nose. It might even kill some cells in there and you won't be able to smell much else. It's that like sharpness. It's very sharp. It's very piercing, and it really gets to where it needs to go when other people are smelling you. So if you want to blend in, I don't think this will be for you. If you want to be noticed in a good way, in a fresh, fashionable way, this will be for you. It's not too manly, as in I don't get like leather and smokiness and like John Barbados Black Rebel. I don't get any of that. I think this is a very, depending on how much you spray, a safe, acceptable scent. Now, if you spray too much, I think it'll bother some people, and I say that a lot, but this one especially, because it's got that freshness to it. Maybe after letting it die down, it'll become part of your bubble, but off the top, it is very noticeable, and it has a sharp tinge to it because of the freshness. So, do I like it? Yes. Great performance. You're going to get your money's worth. Yes, it's pricey for 1 fluid ounce, but did you know that they actually fill it further than 1 fluid ounce? So, including their 100 milliliter bottles from Dua, it's not just 100. Some people say, oh, you didn't fill it all the way to the top. Well, actually, the bottles are oversized. So they fill it further than you think it is, and they give you more for the dollar. That's just the kind of company I like doing business with. People who over-deliver and don't say anything about it. So I think that's really admirable. So I'm watching you guys do it. Thank you so much for being so awesome to your customers. I have no reason to say this. I'm not being sponsored. I can trash you guys if I want to, but I won't, because your guys' stuff, while it may not be for everybody, I take it as you're exposing us to stuff and letting us try things out that I would never buy anyway. I would never buy Greenley or, Latent Exclusive. I wouldn't buy any of those fragrances. They're just too expensive, and the freshness ain't for me. I don't want to commit to that huge bottle. But this freshness in a small bottle, it could be something that will be fun to change it up once in a while from my fruity marine scents, and then go to a fresh, sharp, not shower jelly, but like it's kind of in that realm, but sharper and fresher and more fragrance style. It's not just some Bath and Body Works thing, not at all. This is a high quality fragrance, very well mixed, cohesive, artful piece of perfumery right here. So definitely check this out if you can. They have sales once in a while on Dua's website, and check out their Facebook page where people often come together and debate and ask for recommendations from their gigantic catalog of fragrances. That's often where we go and we try out different things by trading with each other carefully. Be sure to verify who you're buying it from. There's no shame in asking if that person is legit or not. Maybe that's a topic for another video in the future. Anyway, have a very good day, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If there are any fragrances you like me to review, I'll be happy to do that. More fragrance reviews on the way. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, before you go, I wanted to kind of give one sort of loose comparison to Formula 003. This is Herbs and Sea Salt, a huge bestseller in Dua's catalog. And this is Joe Malone's Sage and Sea Salt expression. This is very fresh. It's very concentrated. Now, the original isn't, but this one is. And it's one of my favorites. It smells so different and fresh. Just goes to show you that there's so many ways to do one thing. Like, just because it's fresh doesn't mean there's just one way to do it. But this is fresh, green, and sharp as well. The reason why I bring this up is because 003 is like Herbs and Sea Salt to me, but amped up 2 or 3 times in terms of like fresh sharpness hitting you in the nostrils. So if you like this, you most likely will like 003 in dressed up situations where you really want to stand out. If you want to be more subdued and just kind of smell things for yourself, which is what I like to do, and kind of blend in with the crowd without drawing too much attention, inspired expression Herbs and Sea Salt will do that and then some, depending on how much you spray. I'm not saying this won't get you attention if that's what you're into. It definitely will, but you won't stand out as much because it's not going to project all across the room as you walk around. As strong as it is, 003 is stronger, more masculine, and fresher. Does that make sense? Okay, for real this time. See you next time.